Hey guys, alright, so I wanted to do an age-by-age guideline for feeding solids with your baby, and because my daughter, she's really sensitive to things, she's so completely opposite of my son, so I went online searching last night. I didn't go into depth about it, because, I mean, I don't have the time, so, here we go. Alright, so it says age birth to 4 months. Feeding behavior, rotating reflex helps your baby turn toward a nipple to find nourishment. Breast milk or formula only. Your baby's digestive tract is still developing, so solid food is off limits for now, which I agree with. I did, with my son, give him rice cereal at 4 weeks, and he came out constipated for probably 2 days, and then he was perfectly fine. But, like I said, he's completely different from my daughter. I tried giving her rice cereal at that age, and it plugged her up, and she was screaming. Plus, she had colic, and I was breastfeeding. So, that was that. And then it goes to age 4 to 6 months. Signs of readiness for solid food. Your baby probably won't do all these things. They're just clues to watch for. Can hold head up, swollen high chair, or bumbo. Makes chewing motions, shows significant weight gain, shows interest in food. Sorry about that. Alright, shows significant weight gain, shows interest in food, can close mouth around a spoon, can move food from front to back mouth, can move tongue back and forth, but is losing tendency to push food out with tongue. Seems hungry after 8 to 10 feedings of breast milk or 40 ounces of formula in a day. Is teething. Again, this is totally like personal opinion and just like a guideline to go from. If you want to do it any other way, that's totally your right to do. What to feed: breast milk or formula plus semi-liquid iron-fortified rice cereal, then other grain cereals like oats or barley, and they sell different kinds of stuff. Like at Walmart, I was looking, they show that they have just plain single grain rice cereal, they have oats, they have oatmeal, they have rice cereal with bananas, which might be nice, and I think that's it. They have wheat cereal too. How much per day? Begin with about 1 teaspoon of dry rice cereal mixed with 4 to 5 teaspoons of breast milk or formula. It'll be very funny, but of course, you want to start them out with that because they're used to just a liquid. Gradually thicken consistency and increase to 1 tablespoon of dry rice cereal mixed with breast milk or formula twice a day. So I am now at twice a day. I just gave her some this morning. She took an hour nap, and then I'm going to do it tonight before she has a bath. Or actually, she won't have a bath tonight, but before bed tonight. If your baby won't eat the cereal at first, offer it again in a few days. Okay, so then we're going up to 6 to 8 months. What to feed: breast milk or formula plus iron-fortified cereals and pureed or strained fruits: bananas, pears, applesauce, and peaches. Of course, they have these in the store. Gerber, beech nut, stuff like that, and it's stage 1. And then pureed, strained vegetables: avocado, well-cooked carrots, squash, and sweet potatoes. You can definitely take a banana from the store, or like pears. I don't know if you really want to take the applesauce, it might be too sugary. But if you just want them to have a more organic diet, then you can definitely take that stuff and mash it yourself. You can get a food processor and totally mash it up by yourself and then feed them that. I think that's totally safe. How much per day? 3 to 9 tablespoons of cereal in 2 to 3 feedings. 1 teaspoon of fruit. Gradually increase to 1/4 to 1.5 cup into 2 to 3 feedings. 1 teaspoon of vegetables. Gradually increase to 1/4 to 1/2 cup in 2 to 3 feedings. And then when you're introducing new foods, you want to do it one at a time with at least 3 days apart to introducing another food. So that way if your baby has an allergic reaction, you know what it's from and you're not doing a guessing game. So, yeah. 8 to 10 months, I'm sorry. I'm still sick. 8 to 10 months. This is solid foods and finger foods. You'll know when your baby is ready for this, is when they are picking things up, like a pincher grasp, can transfer items from one hand to the other, puts everything in his mouth, and moves jaw in a chewing motion. But every baby develops in their own time, so don't push it. Don't exactly be like, oh, they're 8 months today, I have to start this. You definitely don't. Like I said, every baby is different. This is just a basic guideline to go off of. What to feed, breast milk, formula, and then it says that you can start small amounts of soft pasteurized cheese, yogurt, cottage cheese, but no cow's milk. And if anybody knows what the difference between giving them yogurt and cottage cheese and not milk, can you let me know? Because I thought yogurt and cheese and cottage cheese is made out of cow's milk, so I don't understand why they don't want you to start cow's milk to the age of 1, but at 8 to 10 months you can start that stuff. Of course, you got your iron fortified cereals, mashed fruits, vegetables, and finger foods. So lightly toasted bread, cut up small pieces of ripe bananas, well-cooked spiral pastas, heating crackers, low-sugar oat-shaped cereal. And then you can do also small amounts of protein, so eggs, pureed meats, poultry, and boneless fish, tofu, well-cooked and mashed beans, and with soft skins like, I don't know what that is, split peas, pintos, and black beans. And no citrus fruit. So, when I go and I'm going to introduce my daughter to solid foods, I'm going to start her out with vegetables, because I have heard and seen that once you introduce a fruit to a baby and then you try to introduce a vegetable, they don't like the vegetable. They sometimes almost refuse to eat like the green beans and the peas and the carrots because they're so tart. And you want them to eat that, of course. So in my advice, I would start with a vegetable and then do fruit. So that's just me. Now they have age 10 to 12 months, and that swallows food more easily, has more teeth, no longer pushes food out with the tongue, is trying to use its spoon. Breast milk, of course, the thick, soft pasteurized cheese, iron fortified cereals, fruit cut into cubes and strips or mashed, bite-sized soft cooked vegetables, combo foods. So now you can start combo foods like macaroni and cheese and casseroles, and I would do like mashed potatoes and gravy, stuff like that. Protein and finger foods. So, and you know, you can go based off of your child, but they said how much per day they should have. But the only things that I really would follow as in guidelines of how much to give them is at the beginning when you're giving it to them, because like I said, each child is totally different. Some might eat less, some might eat more. But I do believe in this guideline that says introducing new foods one at a time with at least 3 days in between to make sure your baby's not allergic, which is great advice. So that way you're not giving them 4 different things and then all of a sudden they're allergic to something and their body's covered in a rash and you don't know where it's from. So this website is excellent. It gives you a lot of tips, a lot of advice, and good advice. Child care, colic, diapering, feeding, teething, activities and playtime, development, behavior, special situations, illnesses and conditions, concerns, injuries, safety and childproofing, and baby vaccine. So it's really, really, really cool website. And again, it's called babycenter.com, and it gives advice all the way from getting pregnant, pregnancy, baby, toddler, preschooler, big kid, and for you. So thank you for listening to my video. Hopefully it helps somebody, and if you have any questions, just let me know, because I will save this website to my tabs on my computer. Alright? Thank you. Bye.